Alright guys, we are back for science, and I actually have a video I want you to watch, and I want you to watch it before we do the rest of science. So you don't have to pause Miss Amy. And this is it. It's called Cloud Facts for Kids. Mr. DeMaio. It's about 11 minutes and 31 seconds long. It might be more or less, just give or take just a little bit. But it is Cloud Facts for Kids. Mr. DeMaio. Alright, before you pause me, let me tell you a little bit about the video. He talks about many different types of clouds, but he says there's only three main cloud types, and that's cumulus, stratus, and cirrus. And then at the end, he does talk about nimbus. But nimbus is, I think, kin to cumulus. And so, but he does talk about all four of those types. It's very silly. It's very funny. There is a little bit of reference to poop, so I am not just really fond of that, but the video is pretty funny, and it will help the kids understand clouds. And then I want you to go ahead and pause me, and when you get done watching, come back, and then we have just a little bit of activity to do together. Okay, so you have watched Mr. DeMaio and his silly cloud video. What did you learn? Did you learn more about cumulus and stratus and cirrus? I thought it was pretty funny. He said he wanted to ride on a cloud. Is it possible to ride on a cloud? No, that's why he kept falling to the earth. It wasn't real, it was pretend. But a cloud is not solid. It's made up of water droplets and mist. You can just sweep your hand through it. You know, on foggy days, that's like a low cloud. That's what a cloud is, and you can just drive right through it. You can't really see very good, but that's what a cloud is. It's just mist. So it's not solid. It can't support people. So today we are going to do just a little bit more. We're going to do cumulus. So let's cut out cumulus. Find your vocabulary. These are your vocabulary cards. I'm going to cut off cumulus. Okay, one more little snip, and now I have cumulus. Okay, I'm going to put him down in a safe place and move my scraps. And then Miss Amy had to write some more for you. There should be two of these floating around somewhere. So see if you can find them. It says stratus and cirrus. Cut off on the outside of the black lines. I'm going to cut right in between, right on the black line. Now I have stratus, and I have cirrus. All right, and where are these going to go? In our little vocabulary pocket. So we're going to take cumulus first. And I'm going to get my, I have a definition sheet to help us. It looks like this. It's got all of our definitions on it. And it says cumulus clouds. All right, I am going to write it on this board. Ooh, get on up there. Let me take this out. All right, so what color do I want to write this with? I want to write this with light blue. So you should have them cut out by now or very soon. So cumulus, it is white, puffy clouds. This is not all of it, this is some of it. White, puffy clouds. Pause your video right there. You can write that down. All right, what does that say? Flat on the bottom. Flat on the bottom. Pause your video, write that down. And you're going to have to write small to fit all this on there. Round on top. Round on top. Alright, pause your video and write that down. The next thing we're going to do is, what does that say? Stratus. Now notice this only has one T, and most of the time that tells the world that this is a long vowel, but here again it's not following the rule. Some people may say stratus, but I've always heard it pronounced stratus. So I'm going to write this with dark blue. Okay, low grayish clouds. Cover the entire sky. Low grayish clouds cover entire sky. So we saw a picture of it, and it was just like all puff clouds just everywhere, all over the sky. All over the sky. But there's a wide variety of clouds, so if you go outside and it's not a thunderstorm coming through, it's just light rain and the whole sky is gray, that is also a stratus cloud. Alright, so write that down. Low grayish clouds cover entire sky. And that goes on stratus. Alright, pause your video if you need to write that down. And the next one is going to be teal. That's kind of a rainy color. And it is going to be cirrus, soft C, and it's a short vowel. Two short vowels. Cirrus. That doesn't look like a short vowel. Cirrus. Okay? Now, this is what a cirrus cloud is. Alright. Long, high, thin clouds. Long, high, thin clouds. Pause your video if you need to write that down. They are white. Remember, you got to write small, Gage and Braylon. You got to write small to fit it all on there. Predict good weather. When you see these clouds, they predict good weather. That is an I. Predict good weather. All right. So, woo! We have learned a good bit about weather. Let's go out and see what the weather is like today. Now, this is Wednesday for me. But you will be, no, it's Tuesday for me, but you'll be watching this on Wednesday. So I don't know what your weather will be like, but we're just going to go out there just for fun. All right. Here we go. So it is very sunny. No, it's not very sunny. I see stratus clouds. I see a lot of puffy clouds. Don't forget to write down, go outside every day and write down what the clouds look like. And I'm going to write down what the clouds look like. Yesterday, there were no clouds. When I went outside, there were no clouds. But this is Tuesday, and I see stratus clouds. So we may be going to get some rain. Sometimes stratus clouds pass by, and they don't drop any rain down. But they're bringing rain to somebody. But it is, it's kind of cold today. I would say today is cold. And I went out this morning, and I just opened the front door, and I'm like, woo, cold, shut the front door. I don't want any of that. So on my little weather book. I'm going to choose cold for today. And I am going to put my cirrus, my stratus, and my cumulus definitions right in there with the other ones. You don't want to go down. And we're getting quite a little bank of definitions in there. Y'all are doing a great job of learning about the weather. And did you get your cirrus clouds yesterday? And your cumulus? And I mean, that wasn't a cirrus, that was nimbus. It opens up like this. I had to wait and let mine dry. That's stratus, cirrus, stratus, cumulus, nimbus. Nimbus, the angry tall clouds. Just fold it back up. So I hope your weather book is coming along as good as mine. I'm just very excited about mine. It's such an interesting, colorful little book. I love it. All right, and I think this is our last day about clouds, and I think tomorrow we'll be doing the weather chart. And so we're getting close to being done with it, but this has been a really exciting project. So I will see what tomorrow is. It's either the water cycle or predicting weather. I can't remember which it is, but I will see you tomorrow.